Well, hello there, and welcome back to another one of these Get Ready With Me videos that I've been trying out since I've been getting back into makeup lately. So tonight, I am going to be having dinner with a friend of mine at good old Tropical Smoothie, and because I haven't seen this fabulous friend of mine in quite some time, I thought I'll put a face on, a nice outfit on for the occasion. So I'm going to be doing one of my favorite looks, the one that I have done on my Instagram, which is just a very simple look with some nice purple shadows and some nice dramatic lip and some good old fabulousness, something very casual but simple. And because I'm getting ready, I thought I'd take advantage opportunity to continue the Get Ready With Me by clarifying what I meant to say in my last video. Let us get started. Get this out of my face. Oh, I just love the little alfalfa going on. It's beautiful. And before I start, let me bring you guys up close and personal. Okay, there we go. Wait a minute, now I look like Sarah Bellum from the Powerpuff Girls. There's one thing that I love about this look is the fact that it's very casual but also powerful. Hence why I like doing this one a lot. And this primer does not want to, there it is. I was like, this primer does not want to come out. So as I have been getting better about doing makeup and kind of being a bit more relaxed about it, as I used to be very intense, and I have a video that I will be putting up at some point. I don't know what time frame it'll be when it comes up, but it's how I did my makeup in high school, where for a while I used to be like, I had to have every product on my face. It just had to be that way. And very quickly, I'm gonna be taking this purple color here, and I'm gonna be putting that on my eyes. Just on the crease area. And I need a mirror because I need help. But one thing that I have been enjoying lately as I've been getting back into makeup is I've kind of taken into the term less is more. So now I don't feel like I have to have so much on my face. Like, I've just been enjoying doing my my crease with eyeshadow and just kind of leaving the base of my eyes alone and just sort of letting my natural makeup take over, so to speak. So I'm not doing much foundation, just eyes. And I'll get into eyes for a second because that's one thing I didn't really talk about in my last one, which was my eye problem. So I'm just gonna do this. And I feel with this look that I love doing that I don't feel as bad if there is some problems with the outer V. I don't feel like it's like a bother. It is achieved the way that I want it. And then on the bottom, I like taking a nice purple color and just putting it on my eyes. And I do have to say a little something that I just tried doing this video a little bit ago, and then I had a makeup mishap where I was taking a blending brush and I forgot there was brown on it, so it just kind of looked like a I can only describe it as diva diarrhea because there is so much brown right here. I'm like, yeah, that's it's a crappy look. It's not gonna go well. So one thing that I wanted to talk about was my eye problem that I didn't really explain. So the past 4 or 5 years, I've had this problem with my eye where it's not a sight problem, it's just a sensitive problem that the wind could hit outside and then it just waters completely, and I got tears coming out of both of my eyes since I learned that your eye tries to compensate for what the other one is happening to it. So it's kind of like an awful balance of like, no. If I can't see this one, I need this one. This is terrible. And vice versa. With that, it's not a, like I said, it's not a sight problem, but it gets sensitive. It waters up, and when I try to open it, I can't see. I've tried eye drops. I've tried everything. I just have to go run and just irrigate my eye with water. It's all I can really do. And it sucks, but at the same time, I kind of have to accept it that if it's a problem, and I will have to go to the doctor at some point to see exactly why my eye the way it is. So I've had to give up doing eyeshadow on the base of my lid because fallouts, and I've had to give up eyeliners and mascaras, which are my favorite makeup products. But if my eye's like that, I shouldn't feed the fire and make it worse by putting on something that will hurt my eyes even more. That would just not be groovy. I don't know what'll happen, but I'll deal with it in time. Until then, I just need to be very careful and responsible, but still have my fun. And that's partially why I like the look that I'm doing for this video, since it's just crease. There's no worry about something happening to my eye, and I feel like it lasts a lot longer. And I don't know why, but I always feel like this eye that I'm doing right now turns out much better, probably because of the angle of my arm. I wonder if y'all go through that. Tell me if y'all go through that, if you're just thinking like, why is it that the other eye looks so much better than the other one? One thing that I was always taught, and I've said it in a couple of my makeup tutorials from the past, is the way that I was taught to do makeup from a makeup artist was to go in circles. I feel like that is the one thing that I've held on to my whole life, is the circles. Because even though it's not the best blending, really, I've seen better blending skills other people can do, but for me and my skills, the circles helps out a lot, so that way I can at least achieve that much. And then check the sunlight over here. So I have to let Apollo shine some light on that to make sure I'm doing good. Tonight is going to be dinner with a pal of mine because I have not seen this lovely lady in a year, since we usually meet up at the convention that's over at CNU, and because of the coronavirus they had canceled the convention, which I am relieved about. I even sent them an email saying that I'd have to retract my vendor spot because of my worry from it. And I live with my grandfather. He's in the at-risk category, so like I have to think about him. But at the same time, since we're just going to a little restaurant, Tropical Smoothie, we're probably going to be outside and just in our own bubble, so that's not so much of a risk factor for our health. And I've even asked her too, are you cool with like me hugging you and me giving you a handshake or something? And she's like, girl, if you want to give me a hug or a handshake, you can. So like I felt better knowing that I made sure to ask, as opposed to just doing that and then making someone feel uncomfortable in our time of a health crisis. I know it's kind of funny, it's like you're dressing fancy to go to Tropical Smoothie. Well, it's because that's always been a place that we've always tried to go to, like as a group with like my friends and her friends, and then the convention was canceled. And then the past years either she had something going on or I had something going on, so we never got to like have our Tropical Smoothie dinner. And I'm like, I am not going to deprive you of a Tropical Smoothie dinner amidst the crisis that we have on. We're going to have our dinner and we're going to have a good time. We're just going to be safe and healthy about it though. So, yeah. But I look forward to seeing this lady. She is fantastic. And she's amazing cosplayer, does a lot of positive stuff. She's a overall humble human being, an amazing person. So I'm going to be putting her Instagram information right about here. That's who she is. Go follow her, please. And I sent you. Here we go. I'm just gonna get some highlighting. I swear this is like the best palette I've ever had in my life. And it was only about $8 too, which means I got my $8 and then I can have the rest to get Taco Bell with, because makeup is expensive. And there's something in my eye. Yuck. Ugh. Excuse me. Did I just predict my burp by saying yuck? I guess I'm a psychic now. Yet I didn't see it coming with my eye problem. I wish that would have worked out for me. There we go. Now I gotta go into the brows so I can have that beautiful look going on with my ever reliable CoverGirl easy breezy brow shape and define, because I'm a lazy terry when it comes to my brows. I just like doing something simple by doing this. May not be the best look, but, and hey, you know, it's my brows. I do what I want, baby. Oh, another thing that's been coming up that just came to mind. As most of you guys know, that I wrote a book. I have an Instagram and I put up a video all about that. It's a writer's talk with a dude named Travis Tavern Talk, and he does a I want to say a podcast on Twitch. There's really no way to really term it on Twitch except for a podcast. And he does a lot of writer talk for aspiring ones or just something fun on the topic of writing. And I happened to pipe in with a question to ask about book signing since I got the book done. And I'm like, well, I want to go do one of these things to help promote it. So where can I go that isn't a bookstore? And it turns out that you can do them at cafes for free, which is spectacular. I never knew that. So now I can start, when we have a bit of a reprieve from the coronavirus, because I'm not going to do it now where people aren't going to be there, and I'd rather people be at home or getting help than to go buy my book, please. But that is a nice thing to think about, that when I have my books in and we won't have much of a health crisis, then I can start going to cafes and going to busy places and having my books ready and do a signing there because it's for free there. They don't take much of a fee from you, which is nice. Another thing too is a couple of like used bookstores will also do book signings, like really, and they might take like a small fee, but that's not too bad. So probably on the horizon when I do, well, on the far horizon, we have to get through our health crisis first before I even think about that. Oh, and I'm sorry if I keep going back and forth in my chair. It's the lighting thing from whatever I can get right here, because like I said, natural lighting, man. It has to work out to my benefit. Apollo's gotta help me out, yo. Barely using the end of my Anastasia brow gel. It's like on its final hoorah. But I likes it. I really miss my mascara because this would have really made the look pop. But I can't do that. I have to be nice. And another thing too, I'm not doing any foundation because I'm trying to give my poor skin a break. Last but not least, I will be doing some lipstick to the piece of resistance, and it's one of my favorite Maybelline brown blush. One of my like mauvey, taupe, maroon. It's kind of perfect. It's like a combination of like brown, mauve, pink, nude, all that stuff. It's very nice. I know the whole rule is, well, you have to make sure you put on a lipstick that's not so overwhelming like the rest of your face. And I'm like, I do what I want, I'm sorry. But I will be adding a nice little gloss to my lips, which is my current favorite, Sexy Mother Pucker from Soap and Glory. And I got it because you know what it sounds like. That's why I had to buy it. My God, I feel like I just did like a Morticia Addams glare with just doing that. Oh my God. There we go. Just gotta fix this little corner out here. Oh, and I added more on the side. I just gave myself a bizarre pink contour to my own lips. That is my finished look. That is probably under 15 minutes. This is what it looks like. Just a nice little colorful casual look that I enjoy to sport. And we're not done yet, but I can't show you because I'm going to go ahead and get my hair done. Then you can see the 100% Sammy of what I look like. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, now the look is 100% sassy Sammy styling. And here we go, and here we are. And thank you for watching, and stay fabulous and healthy and amazing. And we will be styling and updating soon, alright? You all take care now. Bye-bye.